copyright if you post too many. Anyway, hello, 0 people watching. I'm being forced to play this game. I mean, he's making me play this game. And I almost forgot what happened last time, but I remember now. And I've never seen this thing just say question mark before.
Yeah, it won't tell you if, I don't know, spoiler stuff, I don't know.
Because of the name? That's kind of funny. Well-deserved rest. Even though I just stopped playing. Is it quicker to do that? Nope, it is not.
So, what?
Yeah?
What do you think this Archbishop will be like?
Arc what?
The Archbishop,
I don't know what you're referring to.
the leader of Ishgard.
Wait, did you say who do I think it is?
No, I meant like, what do you think he's going to be like?
I don't know, like... I don't know, considering that there's not... I don't think it was not very many laws. Not good or evil, but neutral, I guess?
Okay.
Did you mean, like, something specific?
No, like, personality-wise.
Carefree, I guess?
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors.
Last time it was just like, in the,
It was the ending.
It didn't, like, it looked like I was in a cutscene, but, or, I mean, it looks like I wasn't in the cutscene, but I was. Okay.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
I don't know if I skipped any dialogue.
I don't think so.
has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
Is that guy supposed to be talking?
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest
Zephyrin?
desire to serve Ishgard.
Yeah.
But one
Yeah.
which should never have occurred. For who can doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the horde from
It just
the
looked
steppes
weird
of
with the way
fate?
that his mouth was moving.
Not I. That much is certain.
Those who doubt the character who those have best. Which is certain. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, text. You can go. Kim? Okay, there we go.
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians?
They.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife
Really?
offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
Do you think I should turn up the volume?
Yet, were
I
I to
don't know.
refuse them outright,
Let me
I
see.
should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus
Nah.
have I hearkened to their words
Okay.
with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light.
Really?
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Wow, that. I did not know he would have spoken to them, but alright.
You don't remember, but like there was a cutscene in Realmborn where it showed like the Archbishop and a bunch of his knights, and 2 Ascians were behind him.
Yeah.
So what do you think of him now?
I don't know. He didn't really say that much. He just said I spoke to them and I want to defeat them or something like that, right?
Yeah. He's like trying to play them.
So, to answer your question, I would say I'm not sure.
Okay.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Guy sounds familiar.
If the Flame General dies,
Wait,
we
that
will
guy's
lose
gonna
a staunch
die?
ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
Are we gonna break in? There's no
We
way.
cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauban.
With the 3 of us? I'm not sure about that one. Okay, guess we're gonna be doing that now.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Oh my god.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. But upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Business.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubarn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
What I miss?
A lot.
Oh, you're trying to break Raban out of prison.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, and apparently at this place, I have good reputation or neutral reputation still.
Yeah, I mean, you're the goddamn warrior light.
Not according to a place, I guess. Yeah. And apparently, I mean, I've already seen this, but yep, he's still alive. I was guessing because of interrogation. What else? I thought it was just the three of us gonna go by ourselves. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound like it's gonna work out, but maybe. I wonder if there's gonna be a stealth mission now. That would be awesome. I know. I don't think I've ever done a stealth mission that I'd never really liked. Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I remember one time I saw the top 10 things that people don't like in video games. One of the 10 things were stealth missions, but I've always liked the stealth missions.
I guess it can be annoying if something glitches.
It's annoying if what?
If something glitches, like,
Like what?
Like, an NPC is able to catch you when it's looking in the opposite direction.
I thought more so. How do I say it? Wait. I forgot. Oh, usually it's not like that. I thought the complaint people would have is like, I just remember, he said that usually goes slower and you can't kill enemies or something like that. Was there anyone else who died at that point besides the queen? Or actually, I don't know if she was a queen.
Basically a queen that, like,
I don't even remember her name because it was really hard to read, I think.
Nanamo, Namo, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
Alright, jailbreak time.
Pray.
Who's that person?
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubarn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
me.
Wait, what?
What?
Why'd I hear random fighting?
Oh, because that guy took down the gods, I guess.
Okay, are we going this way? Or this way? Oh, wait, I think this is the entrance, right? It's a good thing the guards don't... Oh! Already at the end. It sure is a good thing that they didn't get alerted at all. Wait a second, I just realized something. That will not be necessary. Does he have two hands right there? I mean, two arms?
No. No.
What? Is there gonna be a poison cloud? Oh, there is! What the? Oh boy. Oh, he does only have one hand. Oh shoot, I have to do something. I mean, isn't he gonna get poisoned to death though?
Yeah, you gotta find and destroy the source of the mist.
Oh
Really?
shit! I didn't even realize the timer on the right. Like, not the 20-minute one, but the other one.
Yeah, his vitality.
I don't think I went this way. God damn it! I bet it was back in that room. God dang it. Wait, but what would be the point of opening the gate then?
Yeah, it's somewhere like outside. It's maybe near the beginning.
God damn it. Wait, so we just poisoned the entire place?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make any sense, but alright, sure.
I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult. It was super
What did you say?
It wouldn't be that difficult. This is like subterranean. If a building or location is underground, it's very easy to poison its occupants.
The entire place, though? In such a short amount of time?
It was a trap.
Alright, that should be it. It's still green, though. Oh, it looks like it's gone. Yeah, I'm surprised that that, like, made all of the thing poisoned. I guess the poison must be very mild because it doesn't really do that much damage to anyone. Come on, just go down already. And there we go.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
He's just gonna retreat.
You'll not get away!
Dang, that was a pretty disturbing looking smile.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'll play that game eventually, man.
I'm but
Don't
a
worry.
cripple and a fool. And
Oh,
still
now you
looking
address
for
it.
me.
What?
Dead.
That comment was there for a while.
We are all of us fools
Eric.
of fate, General.
Wait, hold on,
But
hold
even
on.
fools
I gotta say
have
something.
a part to play.
I gotta say something. You know how much I have to turn my entire head in order to see if anyone says anything?
No.
A lot. Especially when I'm just watching stuff on here. I'm watching just cutscenes on here. Say that one.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Wait a second, I just realized something.
What?
I don't know why I didn't mention this before. Maybe I did, I don't know. How come he's able to be shown that he has an arm cut off?
Well, they just like, because I assume it's like delete the textures of his arm. Well,
What'd you say?
I've never heard about that. A law where?
A Japan law?
Huh. Huh.
But for some reason in some games it's allowed, I guess. Isn't this place deserted?
No. No, early on they're still here, and he put up like some magic to make it seem like it's
Praise be unto the
deserted.
12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Puppet.
Wait, what?
What?
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her
Oh, you
Grace's
forgot?
side.
Why is he calling him
Save
dad?
your tears.
Oh, because he
The
adopted him.
Sultana yet lives.
I never seen that person once.
You
Twas
did at
I
the end of
who
A Realm
arranged
Born.
this gathering.
I what?
At the
And
end of A
judging
Realm
by
Born,
your
you met
perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are
Pippin.
in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
That doesn't make any sense. But okay.
Some manner of sedative, perchance.
What doesn't make sense?
Of a potency sufficient to induce a
We
slumber
can do
like
it
unto
after the
death.
cutscene.
What doesn't make
Were I
sense?
to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a
yeah.
bright...
She had a
Even
poison glass that
as we
is
speak.
got switched with less poison. Okay, sure.
Yeah, just saying that, damn, I forget his name. Not Lolorito, but, Teleji, oh yeah. Teleji Adeleji was, his scheme was to poison the Sultana, but Teleji learned about it somehow, and so he switched it with something, with a poison that would make her appear dead.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
So basically, the situation is not as bad as anticipated. Okay.
Yeah, I guess like confused, I guess, or befuddled or something. I was like, you made me go through the emotions of having her die, but she's not actually dead.
Yep. People don't like that. But in my defense, it was very abrupt.
What was abrupt?
Oh wow, would you look at that? He said the exact same term that I just said. The death was very abrupt.
Though I guess to be fair, your character doesn't actually check her vitals. Dragons are coming again, I guess.
Again? I don't even think it happened at all yet.
Don't you remember when you
Except
fought
for the intimidation tactic, which didn't really do anything.
Don't you remember when you fought a giant dragon on the bridge?
Wasn't that before the expansion though?
Yeah. It wasn't... Timeline-wise, it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's kind of hard to tell how much time passes. Oh yeah, the reason why I suggested that you do one zone
Ishgard
first
cannot well endure another assault.
is
Even should
because
her knights
Wait, hold on,
succeed in
hold on,
turning
hold
back
on.
the horde,
Okay.
the casualties will be catastrophic.
Ishgard cannot... Wait, here, go ahead. Go ahead, what were you gonna say?
the reason why I set I recommended that you do the snow zone before you went to the island sky zone was because
Is it because of the dragon?
because normally what?
Is it because of the dragon?
Was because normally when you encounter a primal, you go about a plan to kill it, but then you get distracted, but then like you get it, but then you like got this, But then he got distracted with like with Alphino and Tatal getting accused by heretics, then fleeing Laban, and now dragons.
Okay.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
What Tatal said?
Yeah.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a
Theoretically
face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your Lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thornton.
What was that?
Who knows? Or are you talking about King Thornton?
Wait, why does it say Zephyrin said that?
Because he did say it.
It said question mark, question mark, question mark, I think, right?
No, it didn't.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, looking back on stream,
Oh,
it said...
It does. Weird. I don't know why I thought that. What? 162 yawms? What the hell is a yawm?
Yard.
Now it wants me to go south for it. I assume there's just nothing in there. Alright.
Usually the aether currents will be like near MSQ quest. No. What? I mean near the MSQ. Is that I just said main scenario quest.
That's pretty funny. Wait, what? They're turning into mutants.
No, they're turning into dragons.
100% dragon? They seem kind of small for a dragon.
What about the dragonfly?
Dragonfly? That's not even a dragon.
They are in this game.
I thought you meant the insect.
Nope. Talking about like little dragons with insect wings.
Wait, so where did we even go to?
Where did you even go to?
Yeah, before I accepted the quest.
You went through a secret passage to like go to this heretic hideout.
Oh, there's a big one right there.
This is where you fought Shiva.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I can see that. Oh, I forgot he gave me one of those things. I didn't know I get them from main quests.
Yeah, you did too.
Oh yeah, what's the difference between the green ones and the yellow ones?
Yellow you get from quest, green you get from the world.
Oh. Wait, then how come the one that I didn't turn it in yet, never mind. So I'm guessing it doesn't do anything until all 9 are picked up.
Oh, and like when the expansion first came out, you had to get 10 of the green.
10?
Yeah.
Instead of 4? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, they do it for like the newest expansion. Once.
Oof.
Yeah. The newest expansions you have to do 10, but once they're not the newest anymore, you'll only have to do 4.
At least they gave you a tracker for it. If there wasn't, that might be impossible. Well, not actually, but it would just take an absurd amount of time considering how big these areas are. Alright. Well, that's it for now. I guess. I don't know. I'm out.